Right, hello. Today I'm doing something a little different, but kind of the same. In 2024, I set out to find every species of native reptile and amphibian in the UK. Whilst I came close, I missed out on three: the natterjack toad, the pool frog, and the sand lizard. So in 2025, I'm starting again, and this time round, I'm starting earlier in the year. It's cold here in the UK at the moment, but that doesn't mean you can't go herping. With temps in the day not really going above like 7 degrees and dropping down as low as -4 overnight, you wouldn't expect to find anything, but that is definitely not the case. In the second week of February, myself and Paul headed to Knepp Estate to start our 2025 herping journey. We set out expecting to find frogs and toads, but here's what we actually found. With water temps below 7 degrees, it was really cold. We were both surprised and a little disappointed, but we didn't actually turn up a single frog. However, we did find 7 smooth newts.
Male on the right, female on the left. Smooth newts.
And we also found a leech. In fact, this leech, which was cool. We'd both never seen a leech before, and this one took a liking to Paul.
Oh, that feels really weird. I don't like it.
But yeah, that was day 1. So it's been a week since the last video where me and Paul were at Knepp, and over the last few days, I know I said at the beginning of the video that it's February and February is always cold, but the last few days we had a bit of a temperature spike. It's rained really hard and it's like 14-15 degrees today, so I figured I'd come out for a bit of a sloppy walk around my country park, because on a lot of the Facebook groups I've seen that there's lots of frogs and toads around at the moment. So yeah, let's see what we can find for the next hour or so. Hopefully we'll turn up some more amphibians. So you might recognise this spot from last year. This is where I filmed the first Herping the UK 2024 video. So yeah, obviously last year I made quite the mess of identifying frogs and toads. I'm going to try harder this year. I've been practicing. I can't mess it up that badly again, hopefully. So yeah, let's see what we can find. It is still the middle of the day. There's lots of kids around today, and it's the weekend, so there's dog walkers and all sorts, so I'm not expecting to see anything in the middle of the day. I might come back in the evening if I get a chance. It won't be today because I've got a podcast this evening, but yeah, over the next few days hopefully try and get out at least once or twice more before the end of Feb, which means this video will hopefully kick off the herping for the year. So it hasn't taken long, but I can see a frog and or toad. It's too far away for me to tell what it is. It's in the water. Don't know if you can see it from here. Let's see if we can spot it. So it's right in the middle of the screen. You can just see its eye. I'll see if I can zoom in. I'm going to try and get a bit closer. Okay, I can't get in there, but I have seen one, but I can't identify it. But if there's one, it means there's more. I'm going to try and zoom in on my. I'm going to try and take a picture and zoom in and see if I can work out what that is as well. I think it's probably a frog. Then we have a very chunky looking newt. I forgot my phone has super zoom, so cut to Ben's super zoom phone now. As you can see, that was a frog. It was a common frog, so common frog tick, newt. I'm pretty sure it was a smooth newt, but I will check and confirm in just a second from editing Ben. So yeah, let's see what else we can find. If you can't tell, the light is fading now. It'll probably be dark in the next 45 minutes or so. So I've done a lap. I'm going to go quickly back to where I saw the frog and the newt, frogs and newt, and then if I don't see anything, hopefully I'll be able to get out once, if not twice more by the end of the month. So I guess the video is going to finish now, or it'll carry on in a second. I'm just going to interrupt the video for a quick second. I just want to say thank you to Patreon. Patreon, you guys and girls are on screen now. Thank you very much for your continued support. Your support helps me make videos like this and helps the podcast go as well. So yeah, if you want to support the podcast, there's a link in the show notes below. It starts at only £1 a month. And yeah, early access to videos like this. You get to know who's coming on the podcast early and plenty of other stuff as well. Show notes there. Back to the video. Time for the third herping trip in February. This time, myself and Paul hit up a few spots local to me. First was Warnham Local Nature Reserve. Unfortunately, we didn't have much luck for reptiles and amphibians here. There were plenty of tins to flip, but there were no reptiles and amphibians underneath. But we did find this absolute unit of a rat.
It's a massive rat! Wow, let's see if we can get him. It's too dark under there, can't see the rat.
Ready?
He's gone.
He's gone.
He was a big boy though.
Massive, mate.
And this little mouse as well.
Oh, a little mouse. Okay.
If anybody knows what type of mouse this is, drop it in the comments. After a pretty unproductive morning, we headed back to my local country park from day 2 to see if we could turn up any more daytime newts and frogs. And we did. 1, 2, 3. We turned up these 2 cracking little smooth newts, and actually we saw 4 or 5 frogs as well. Although we couldn't get hands on, it was really nice to see them. Right, last probably herping trip of February. We are at the country park again. It is dark. I've got some family with me, and we're going to go see what we can find. Let's go have a hunt.
3 steps in, and wife has spotted a toad. I'm sure it's a toad. Let's see if we can get the camera to focus. There we go. Look at that frog. Toad. Toad. Oh yeah.
I want to see it jump.
And well, see for yourselves. With the bump in temperatures towards the end of February, we were looking at like 14-15 degrees in the middle of the day. And it meant, although it was cold overnight, there was plenty of residual warmth. The final night herping in February was really, really productive, with toad after toad after toad, and even a few frogs thrown in for good measure. But it was definitely the night of the toads.
Double toad. That's number 6. That's out of focus. Number 6. And number 7. Ribbit. Is that frogs or toads? Do toads go ribbit? Don't know. In the comments, do toads go ribbit? Nice. You found one? What we got, a frog or a toad?
I don't know. I think it's
Don't know for this one. It's a toad. Oh, nice. Nice. Toad number 8. Good spot, done it. We've got a frog toad thing. What is frog toad thing?
amphibian.
It is an amphibian. And it is a out of focus amphibian. Hey, it's another toad. Any idea what number we're on? 7? 8?
9.
9, yeah, you are right, because 8 was the one you found in the puddle. Toad number 9. 10 toes. 10 toads. 10 toads? 10 toads. Another toad. Very pretty one, this one. If you can say a toad is pretty. Toad.
There we go, that's 4 trips out in February, and it just goes to show you, it doesn't matter how cold it is, you can find herps. We found 30 plus toads tonight, 7 frogs, we found leeches this month, we found newts this month, so it doesn't matter what time of year it is, go out, find some stuff. It's well fun. See you next video.